Hi there. Before you commit to a relationship, ask yourself these 10 important questions. And hey, no peeking at your partner's answers. This is all about some good old-fashioned self-reflection. We're diving deep into the questions that'll make you go, before you jump into the deep end of commitment. So grab your journal, your thinking cap, and get ready for some real talk because, let's be honest, relationships are amazing, but they also take work. Let's do this.
If you haven't done so as yet, please like the video and subscribe to the channel.
Alright, question number 1, and it's a biggie. Are you truly happy with yourself? This isn't just a surface level question, it's about digging deep and understanding your core. And I'm not talking about just having a good hair day, though those are great too. It's more about how you feel when you're alone with your thoughts. I'm talking deep down, contented with your life, happy. The kind of happiness that comes from knowing who you are and being at peace with it. Because folks, you can't expect someone else to complete you if you're not cool with yourself first. It's about self-acceptance and self-love. Think of it like this. You're a beautiful, unique puzzle piece. Every edge, every curve, every color is part of what makes you, you. And you gotta love all your edges and colors before you can fit perfectly with someone else's. It's about embracing your individuality. So before you jump into a relationship, take some time for yourself. Explore your passions, your interests, and your dreams. Figure out what makes you happy, what makes you tick, and what brings you joy. It's a journey of self-discovery, and what makes you, well, you. Surround yourself with positive influences, cherish your memories, and build a life that reflects your true self. Remember, happiness isn't a destination, it's a journey. It's about finding joy in the little things and appreciating the present moment. So dance like no one's watching, sing like no one's listening, and live your life authentically. Because true happiness starts with you. Practice gratitude, be mindful, and always strive to be the best version of yourself. When you're happy with you, everything else falls into place. So take a deep breath, embrace your journey, and remember that you are enough just as you are. Happiness is within your reach.
If you haven't done so as yet, please like the video and subscribe to the channel.
Okay, question number 2. Do you and your partner share similar values? This is a crucial question that can determine the long-term success of your relationship. And this isn't about agreeing on every little thing, like whether pineapple belongs on pizza. It's more about the fundamental beliefs and principles that guide your lives. It's about the big stuff, family, religion, work ethic, you name it. These are the pillars that will support your relationship through thick and thin. Because when you're building a life with someone, those core values, they're the foundation. Just like a house needs a solid base to stand tall, a relationship needs shared values to thrive. Imagine building a house on shaky ground. Not a good idea, right? Same goes for relationships. If your core values don't align, the relationship might struggle to withstand life's challenges. So talk to each other. Have those deep, meaningful conversations about what truly matters to you both. Really understand what the other person values and see if your blueprints for life align. This mutual understanding can be the key to a harmonious and fulfilling relationship. Take the time to explore each other's dreams, goals, and aspirations. After all, a strong foundation built on shared values can lead to a lifetime of happiness together. Let's be real, folks, relationships are all about compromise. So, question number 3, are you ready to compromise? Because guess what, you're not always going to get your way. And that's okay. It's about finding that sweet spot, that middle ground where you're both happy. Think of it like sharing a pizza. Maybe you love pepperoni and they're all about veggies. But hey, you can both agree on extra cheese, right? Compromise isn't about losing yourself, it's about finding solutions that work for both of you. Chapter 4. Trust, the foundation of everything. Alright, question number 4, and it's a big one. Do you trust your partner? Trust is not just a word, it's a feeling, a bond, a connection that goes beyond the surface. It's about knowing that your partner has your back, no matter what. It's about feeling secure in the knowledge that they will be there for you, through thick and thin. And I'm not just talking about trusting them not to steal your fries, though come on, that's important too. It's about trusting them with your secrets, your dreams, your fears, and your vulnerabilities. It's about knowing that they will not judge you but will support you and help you grow. I'm talking about that deep down, can tell them anything kind of trust. The kind of trust where you can be your true self, without any masks or pretenses. The kind of trust that allows you to open up and share your deepest thoughts and feelings, knowing that they will be received with love and understanding. Because without trust, you're building a relationship on a foundation of sand. It's going to crumble. Trust is the bedrock of any strong relationship. It's what keeps you grounded and connected, even when the storms of life come your way. Without it, everything else falls apart. Trust is the glue that holds everything together. It's what allows you to feel safe and secure, knowing that you have someone who will stand by you no matter what. It's what gives you the confidence to face the world, knowing that you are not alone. It's the feeling of safety and security that lets you be your true, authentic self. It's what allows you to let down your guard and be vulnerable, knowing that you will be accepted and loved for who you are. It's what makes a relationship truly special and meaningful. So, ask yourself, can you truly trust this person with your heart? Can you rely on them to be there for you, to support you, and to love you unconditionally? Because trust is not just the foundation of everything, it's the essence of a lasting and fulfilling relationship. Chapter 5. Financial Stability, Talking Money Matters. Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room, money. Question number 5. Are you both financially stable? Now, I'm not saying you need to be rolling in dough to make a relationship work, but being on the same page about finances is crucial. Do you have similar spending habits? What are your financial goals? These are important conversations to have. Money can be a huge source of stress in a relationship, so it's best to address it head-on. Chapter 6. Life Goals, Walking the Same Path? Question number 6. Do you have similar life goals? Where do you see yourselves in 5, 10, 20 years? Do you want a big family? Are you both career-driven? Do you dream of traveling the world? Having aligned life goals is like having a shared destination in mind. It makes the journey that much more enjoyable. So, talk about your hopes and dreams. Make sure you're both heading in the same direction. Alright, question number 7. Are you willing to support each other's growth? Because here's the thing. People change, they evolve, they grow, and that's a beautiful thing. But it's important to be with someone who encourages your personal growth, who celebrates your wins and supports you through your challenges. A relationship should lift you up, not hold you back. So ask yourself, are you both committed to becoming the best versions of yourselves together? Chapter 8. Question number 8. Do you communicate well? And I'm not just talking about texting good morning or liking each other's posts, though hey, those are nice too. I'm talking about real, honest, open communication. Can you talk about your feelings? Can you express your needs? Can you resolve conflicts constructively? Communication is the lifeblood of a healthy relationship. It's what keeps you connected and on the same page. Chapter 9. Okay, question number 9. Are you ready to be vulnerable? This one can be tough, but it's so important. Vulnerability means letting your guard down, showing your true self, imperfections and all. It means being open and honest about your fears, your insecurities, and your dreams. And it means being with someone who accepts you for exactly who you are. Vulnerability is the key to true intimacy and connection. Chapter 10. And finally, question number 10. Do you respect each other's boundaries? We all have our own needs, our own limits, and our own space. Respecting each other's boundaries means understanding and honoring those needs, even if they're different from your own. It means giving each other space when you need it, and being mindful of each other's feelings. Respecting boundaries is about creating a relationship where both people feel safe, respected, and loved. So, there you have it, folks. 10 important questions to ask yourself before you commit to a relationship. Remember, relationships take work, but they're also incredibly rewarding. By asking yourself these questions, you're setting yourself up for a happier, healthier, and more fulfilling relationship. Did any of these questions spark some insights for you? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more on relationships and personal growth. Thanks for watching, everyone.